now is that Brazil has become predictable because too many of their players are playing in Europe and they're not looking to their local leagues to beef up, especially that unpredictability, that beautiful part of the football that we love, the Samba football of Brazil. It's from those raw players that play inside their league. And I think that they're not looking to their local league enough for players that can come out.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They have Rafinha, they have Rodrigo, they have Vinicius. These are very smooth players.
Yeah, those aren't creative players. Those, like you said, they're rushing players.
That's the point. Brazil doesn't have. First of all, they don't have any hard midfielders. They don't have CDMs. They don't have guys like Macalista, like all those guys that play for Liverpool. That's the first problem. Second of all, they dribble in circles and are fancy, but football has become very direct. And Brazil needs to. I think they need to Europeanize their game a little bit, not too much. A little bit. They need to
I thought it's too much the other way. I thought they need to be more Brazilian. I thought they were too.
I don't know about that.
Predictable.
You can't get more Brazilian than
all European players, European based.
Okay,
I thought they needed more Brazilian based players.
Name one Brazilian in Europe or England that's even a very competent number 10.
In Europe or England. They're number 10. They don't have. That's what I'm saying. They should go to.
You know why?
Because the South American team.
No, they don't have it there. They're not developing it.
Because those players will play in that style.
When they look at it, the best 8 Brazilian players in the world are all wingers. Brazil has now, their domestic league is only developing wingers. That's my point. What do you think of Falabi? Yeah.
I don't even think they are developing wingers at that kind of regularity. They don't have talent anymore. And look at it. I read that they didn't even qualify for the under-23 Olympic tournament, which they have defended twice. So it shows that even at the FIBA level, the talent is beginning to diminish. So they need to invest more. Look at what Spain is doing. It's a product of the excellence of their academies that is producing the likes of Yamal. And we don't see that again in Brazil.
And Kula, you said this last year. You can't say that, our domestic league, then we'll send people to Europe. No, you have to develop them from your league. All these Argentine players, they're developed in Argentina by Boca Juniors and stuff. Brazilian teams aren't even winning in South America anymore. In Brazil, everybody can dribble and they play on the beach. But man, fucking football is getting real out here, man. You got guys like Yamal who can drift. Yamal can play center forward if he wants to. He can play number 10. Olmo can do the same thing on the wings. Nico Williams can go in the center. All of their players can play on both sides of the pitch, and they're basically ambidextrous. Football has changed. Gone are the days where you can just play on the streets and dribble. Same thing with Nigeria. If you go into the bridge, we have a million guys who can dribble, like Okocha, but it's not working systemically. What do you think, Kunle?
Yeah, football is always constantly changing. So yes, it's changed into this form of football that I don't enjoy watching. This type of football, it's not fun. It's just all about being big, strong, and fast, and running and running. And when it's just about athleticism, and it's not attractive.
That's the way it goes.
And I don't like that side of football. I want football to develop back to what it was, and that is a disadvantage.
You know why it won't happen?
Because Brazil does
if it goes back to that way, then the European teams won't be winning anymore.
Europe is trying to catch up and
they've already caught up. They've already caught up. Look at the last couple of World Cup.
Well, at the last World Cup,
when was the last time the South American team won the World Cup at Falabi?
Argentina.
Oh, Argentina won. You're right. And even Argentina is because they play like Europeans. All of their players play for
the way you look at it, in the group stages, the South American teams still tend to defeat the European teams more often in the group stages. So when that trend may start to change come 2026, if what I'm suspecting is going to happen, because this kind of football I don't like suits Europe. It doesn't really suit Brazil.
The top teams coming
Brazil
into the World Cup
in hot climates when they play slower, when they play at a slower pace. When they're in cold climates, European teams tend to do better because they like to kick and follow.
Look, let me tell you something. What was that World Cup where Germany beat Brazil? What was it? Germany beat Brazil 7-1. Remember that?
Yeah, that was in Brazil. That was in Brazil.
Yeah, what I'm saying, Brazil is finished. There's only one team. South America only has one team now, Argentina. And even that team, the Argentine team is made up of European Argentinians. All of them are of Spanish descendancy. Do you see what I'm saying?
Watch out for Uruguay.
I'm not even going to dignify that with the Uruguay.
No, watch out for Uruguay. They're a good side.
Let me tell you the top teams in the next